What up? It's your boy Coming Chat with another video. My question today is: you ever been over to somebody's house or ever had somebody over to your house and they just did not obey the rules that you set forth before they got there? It kind of made you mad. You ever had that feeling before? I'm going to talk about that with YouTubers. So here we go. Let's go.
Here we go.
And here I go. Before we get into the video, I want you to do this one thing for me, and that is please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. All it takes is 1 second to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell. I don't want you to miss any material that I upload. In addition to that, I need you to give me that like button. Hit the like button. Give me that thumbs up, because the thumbs up helps with the YouTube algorithm. Y'all know how it does. Y'all know how it does. You know that I don't know how it does, but you know that that thumbs up and that like button helps YouTube algorithm. Also, last thing but not least, please leave a comment. I'm very interested in hearing what you got to say about my videos, and I will respond back to you. Now, today I'm going to talk about etiquette. And before we get into it, you know, I like to give the definition of stuff. I love to give a definition of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and plot this up for you before we get into it. Etiquette. It says etiquette is a code of polite conduct. If you practice proper etiquette, you are less likely to offend or annoy people, and you may even charm them. Now, let's say it again. Etiquette is a code of polite conduct. If you practice proper etiquette, you are less likely to offend or annoy people, and you may even charm them. Also, many people think that etiquette is about table manners in fancy restaurants, but it's quite simply is expected behavior that shows respect, meant to be make everyone feel comfortable. All right, let's listen to all that. Let's listen to all that. Now, have you ever been on invite someone to your YouTube channel and you tell them backstage before you go on live and say, hey, look, I'm trying to keep the show an hour, try to keep responses short and sweet. Don't go into this 10-minute, 15-minute soliloquy about the subject. Everybody on the panel wants to talk. I'm telling you, this is like a game of tennis, not softball, or correction, not golf, but tennis. If you notice, no matter how great of a tennis player you are, you're not going to have a good match by yourself. Let that sink in. No matter how great you are, ranked number one to whatever the last rank is, if you want to have a great tennis match, you have to have at least two people. Doubles is even better. But you go back and forth over the net. You pass the ball, you hit the ball, you pass the conversation. You don't stay in the conversation no matter what kind of expert you think you are. You don't talk on certain topics when the person gives you the floor. Say, okay, here's your 3 minutes, whatever it is. He gives you a turn. What annoys me beyond no end when somebody constantly interrupts when someone is talking, and then when they get their turn, no one interrupts them. I try to make it a conscious effort not to interrupt anyone when it's their time to speak, unless it's something that they said. And I said, look, can I ask you a quick question? I will ask permission. They say yes. I ask the question. I close my mouth. They respond. Keep going. But there's some people, and it just annoys me to no end, that they will talk. Then when it's your turn and you're trying to explain your point of view on the topic, they're interrupting you. Now, I know what some people are saying. Well, Danny, you talking about etiquette, but I've seen you do this, do that, and I see you phantom zone people. That's right. I phantom zone people. I created that because I'm telling you, backstage on most of my shows, I tell people, hey, look, I'm trying to keep this an hour. Let's try to make the things, the response as short as possible. Even in the private chat, the only that we all can see. If it's talking too long, I will send a text message, hey, you can wrap this up. You've been on this one topic, and we got 10 topics. You've been on this one topic for 30 minutes. And guess what? If you start saying stuff crazy, I can get a little rude. And I will say I got hundreds of phantom zones. And there's one thing that you'll hear me say on mine, and here it goes.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll say that in a minute. Or if you say something crazy, I'll do this right here.
It's false. No way.
If I know that you're doing something stupid, I may throw this one in too.
Be very careful with the next thing you say.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't mommy and daddy show you enough attention?
Oh, and this is my favorite. If you say something really crazy that I don't agree with,
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
oh, that is my favorite one. When you say something crazy or you being very rude, I will bust that one on you in a minute. And I know what people are saying, but Danny, you're talking about etiquette now. You do look, I'm telling you, those people that stream with me know. I tell you, this is an hour show, hour 30 minutes. I'm not talking these crazy hours because we all have lives beyond YouTube. But they will come on your show. And when you come on somebody's show, you should respect their wishes. Same way if you go to somebody's house, you say, look, you can't smoke in the house, you can't wear your shoes. I adhere to the person's rules at their house because that's their house. They bought and paid for it. Same thing here for YouTube. I'm paying for this. I'm paying for StreamYard. I'm paying for the equipment that I use. And you should respect my wishes. If you can't respect my wishes, then I prefer you don't come on the show. Because when I come on your show, I respect your wishes. I listen to the question. When it's my turn, I answer. And I know sometimes things get engaged, and that's all right. But the YouTuber that is hosting the show is the moderator. You should listen to his or her cues and saying, okay, one at a time, or let's change the subject. Let's go this and this. Some people just go on and on and on. And this is very rude to me. This is one of my pet peeves, and I promise you, I try not to do it. I can read people's body language, their cues, sarcastic comments they make. And I keep trying to keep it moving. I try not to interrupt somebody, and that's just a very key point. And then I always ask permission. May I ask a question? Or I raise my hand, or I try to get the YouTubers that's hosting the show attention. Is hey, I want to ask a question on that. So all I'm saying is that etiquette, man, is a good thing to have on here, especially if you got one of the premium packages on StreamYard, you can host 10 to 12 people. It is utter chaos. You get that many people on there. So you got to practice etiquette. And that's just one thing I like to try to practice. And it's one thing that I felt I need to talk about. Don't mean to piss anybody off, but I'm just telling you that's the way that I operate. That's the way that I work on my particular channel. The way you operate, the way you work on your channel may be totally different. But if you like anything that I said today, or if you got a problem with what I said, please leave a comment. I'm very eager to hear what you got to say. I will be having another video tomorrow, Wednesday morning, same time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I definitely want you to join me. So please, without further ado, keep following me, man. I'm trying to get my next goal, which is 1,600 subscribers. I can only do that with your help. So until tomorrow, take it easy. Peace.